In this video, I'm going to share how you can solve 5 most common problems that people have when they are trying to apply for their eVISA. I helped somebody recently to apply for an eVISA, and to be sincere, the person really struggled. I was with the person through the process. I saw some of the problems they had, and I was able to help the person to solve those problems. And I felt it's so important that I share some of these solutions so that if you have the same problem, you can actually follow some of these tips here and it will help you. Now, one of the problems the person had was that it says that their documents do not match. It's because the date on the BRP is different from the date that she filled in her application. Now, I'm going to show you how you can solve that problem. Another problem the person had was that it says the QR code scanning stage was really hectic for her. In case you're experiencing this same problem, I'm going to show you the solution to that. Another thing is somebody struggled with scanning her BRP and passport. See, if you have this problem, I'm going to show you that one, as well as a few others. If you're meeting for the first time, my name is Cynthia. I share information that will help your transition abroad to be as smooth as possible. I share information about settling, working, or studying in the UK. If you're interested in any of these, then you need to subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bell so that each time I drop a new video, you know it's time to watch Cynthia Academy. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your love and support. I appreciate what you're doing here. Thank you so much. Please just subscribe to this channel. Please, it supports my channel. And if you know someone struggling with any of the problems I'm going to share here, then be free to share this video with them. Without wasting time, let's get into this video. The first problem my friend had was scanning the QR code. Now, you know that some people struggle with that aspect when it reaches to that stage where you have to, choose a way to connect your application to your app, the ID Check app. Now, I noticed that what caused this problem was she used this particular app, is gov.ID Check or something like that. I'm going to show you what the icon looks like. And she said she used it for herself previously and it worked out, but this time around we're trying to do that for her child, and we struggled at that stage. We struggled to link both of them through the QR code. Each time she actually tried to scan it, this is what was displayed on the screen. The solution to this problem was that we had to use the app that I use in my own time. With this one, I don't need to use the QR code to connect. You just have to use the connection code. So it gives you a connection code which you can key into your application and it will link it. It worked for me and I felt it will work for you if you are using this other blue app. But this other one, which is purple, will actually work for you and you will have less problems with it. So I hope this is helpful to you. Now, the second problem we experienced was that this is an application that should last for only 30 minutes and lasted more than that because of this particular problem. It says that the details does not match. The document details does not match. Now, this is because when she was filling it, I looked away, she was filling it. When it was time to put in her BRP number, she put it in. And we all know that the expiry date for most people is 31st of December 2024. She didn't put that in. What she put in was the expiry date of her visa. There is no part of the application that requires you to put in your expiry date. That's the expiry date of your visa. You don't need to do that. What you are meant to put in is your BRP expiry date, and it's written on your BRP. And because of that, when she completed the scanning of the BRP and took a photograph of her child, when she was through with the whole process and she clicked on confirm identity, it keeps saying that the details does not match. So what we did was we clicked on yes, we want to accept the details to replace those details. This is what it looks like. When you do that, it will now correct it for you and you can move to the next stage. Don't click no. We tried the no option and we tried to delete the application and start afresh because we've created that UKVI account already using the details, from the BRP and choosing the expiry date to be that other one. So it always appears. I'm sure this is one stage that many people struggle with. They struggle with this stage because they feel, oh my goodness, maybe if I delete it and go back, because you created the UKVI account with the wrong expiry date of BRP, it will always pop up, it will always show up. That's one big problem. So what we did was just accept that you want to replace the BRP expiry date that you scanned with the one you filled previously, so that it replaces it and is corrected. That is the way you can move forward to the next stage. We had this sigh of relief when we passed that stage. The next problem is that many people are struggling to scan their BRP or their passport. See, if you're experiencing this problem, then you might need to change your phone. It means your phone might not be able to, have contactless payment, or it doesn't have NFC tags. Now, there are different ways to check for NFC tags, but let me tell you the truth. I know a phone that we use that had NFC tags, that it claimed to have it in when you check the settings. However, it still could not scan it. The person kept doing it 30 times, yet it wasn't working. But when I use my iPhone 13 Pro Max, it just worked at a go. I've heard of someone that said she used her iPhone 15 and she still struggled. Just use someone else's phone to do that job and it will work for you. Now, the next one is that because they've stopped issuing BRPs, as in replacement BRP, it has ended. So many people are struggling to find out a way to apply for their eVISA. If that is your situation, your BRP was stolen or is missing or something is lost, then you should use your passport to carry out this process. And it means that you don't need to link your passport again afterwards. So just use your passport to do the entire process and to go as smoothly as possible. I'm telling you, it's so easy to do. You would scan it and everything went so easy. A subscriber contacted me like, oh, are you sure this is all I have to do? I said, yes, that's all you have to do. You don't have to worry. You did the right thing. And that is the final stage. You get that online immigration status that states clearly your name, your details, the type of visa you're on, valid from, valid to, and you're sure you've got it. Another problem people complain about is that they struggle to complete the process for their children. Remember that the process for children is quite different from that of adults. I'll put a video here, link a video here, so I can see a step-by-step process on how you can convert your child's BRP to an eVISA if you're struggling with it. It is straightforward if you read it and see what happens. You can use your email address. You can use your own phone number. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean you have to create a new phone number or email address for your child to do that. You can use the same thing and you'll be fine. I hope you benefited a lot from this video. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.